Germany's responsible for all the world wars. Anyways, welcome back to the podcast. This is James.
This is Patrick.
This is Alex.
Just kidding. I'm Alex. That was a joke.
But this is Dynamic Trio, the #1 podcast in the house.
And I'm glad that you guys are here with us because some of you guys might have not been had AT&T not come back.
Yeah.
Wait. They might have not been.
Yeah.
It got that bad. No cell coverage.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
gone.
Imagine if like the service never came back. You would never be able to log back onto Spotify.
And you would miss
never...
out on your favorite podcast in this house.
Yeah.
That is true.
What are you going to do?
What?
Like without us in your life?
You know what, though? I did meet someone this week.
Oh,
during the
shit.
AT&T
Special
outage.
somebody?
No, they're not special.
Okay.
But they were telling me and a few other people they had anxiety from walking to their car to the building because of the AT&T outage. They had their phone on them. Just the fact that it didn't have signal gave them mass anxiety.
I felt that.
But, dude, it was a 2-minute walk for that guy.
Dude, I felt the exact same way because, like, when I go to work, like, I just kind of like to sit in my car and, like, chill out for a little bit, like, right before I go in, you know? And I couldn't do anything. I sat there in, like, silence because nothing worked. I couldn't, like, go on my phone and scroll on, like, TikTok for a little bit. I couldn't look at, like, anybody's stories or nothing. Like, I was just sitting there with my thoughts. And I haven't done that since 2006.
You know,
I just read.
You read?
I read it.
I tried to read. I read on my phone. I
This is
can't
why
do
you
that
gotta
anymore.
get physical books, my guy.
No.
Get a physical book.
I do like physical books, but I just like the idea of just like reading and like having it on my
it's convenient.
tablet.
It's also convenient.
Yeah.
You undid yourself.
What?
This is all on you.
You undid yourself.
You know, there is some such thing as cell phone addiction, and
Yeah.
I think I figured out in my view who has cell phone addiction close to me, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, I got it for sure. But I feel like most people probably do.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
Especially going through the freaking virus shit where like people were like locked up for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of people like got addicted to their phone.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, because you know.
But also some people like learn new languages and new skills.
No, they don't.
I know, you
I've
know
seen
what?
the stats on that. They don't actually learn. They subscribe for a year and then they forget to unsubscribe for another 2 years.
Yeah. And that's exactly how that shit goes.
Yeah, dude. I've never seen one person say, "Yeah, Duolingo taught me everything I know now."
Yeah. It was basically like a New Year's resolution just with a virus.
Yeah, you know.
And people stopped after like the first week. And then it was just like, let's see what's on Netflix.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, to be honest, he's right.
Yeah. But anyways, about the AT&T outages.
Yeah, why did it happen? Do you know?
People have been speculating saying that it's due to a cyber attack. And AT&T,
Agreed.
I think that it was a cyber attack.
It probably
Yeah,
was.
now we're fear mongering. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, dude, everybody gets scared because I'm scared. But AT&T apparently claims that it wasn't and that it was just...
A solar flare?
No.
Oh.
Wait, but James said something about a solar flare.
Yeah, I heard that there was some kind of solar activity, solar flares that hit Earth during that time, and that's what happened with the cell phone coverage and things like that. Only thing is that I also saw a rebuttal that was solar flares don't get here that fast from whenever that solar flare erected.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's starting to sound like it was a little bit of a,
Yeah.
cyber attack.
But also, it's like if it was a solar flare, don't you think that Verizon and all the other people would also be affected?
No, because we got stronger coverage than you.
Okay.
Have you seen our map? It's all pink.
But didn't one of you say that some T-Mobile and some Verizon was also affected?
Yeah, some people reported that they had that same issue too, which is really kind of weird, you know? It's like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah, that kind of takes away from the cyber attack a little bit. But
Yeah, it does kind of lean into like, yeah, a solar flare just knocked a bunch of satellites.
no. It goes into the attack our electricity
Okay.
with an EMP.
Oh, speaking of electricity, just real quick. We were actually talking about Thomas Edison last week.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
And this is why you guys should not listen to any of our opinions.
And it's so funny because like the whole time I was like, it's Thomas Edison because I did a project on him in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
I'll stand by that bit.
That bit was funny regardless.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, comedy doesn't need truth.
Yeah.
Just ask Matt Rife.
Oh, fucking shots fired for no reason.
I like the guy. He could be my friend.
But AT&T's initial response or whatever was saying that it was an initial review by the company found the disruption was caused by application and execution of an incorrect process used as we were expanding our network. Or simply put, a technical error. That's why they said that the whole thing went down.
But then how did T-Mobile and Verizon go down too?
We don't know.
So yeah, just technical error it was.
Yeah.
I believe that too, but you know.
And
I think we are in a place where we can't assume that we were cyber attacked.
I think
is
it's
what
safe
it
to
is.
assume that we were. At the state of everything that's happening.
It's an election year.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah,
It
I keep
is.
forgetting
Things
that.
happen in election years. Like people, like presidents get elected.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, here's the thing that's what's so crazy is that like our world is so crazy right now that nobody can ever believe that it was just a technical error.
That's because it never will be. There's always a reason behind everything.
There's always a plan behind everything.
And also, this is pretty bad. This is a pretty bad technical error. And also, T-Mobile and the Verizon stuff, how did they go down?
Yeah.
Solar flares.
Well, you just said technical error. Commit to one of them, sir.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. They said that. But
It's the same way that apparently Building 7 went down too, right?
Oh god.
Yeah. Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So you guys are bringing up 9/11
Nothing struck
right now?
that.
We didn't say that. We said Building 7.
Yeah.
Of what?
You know?
You
Of
know?
what? Your little Lego city?
Yep.
Yep.
But the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are partnering with AT&T and they're launching an investigation into the outages to see if it was a possible attack.
Yeah, I'm 100% behind AT&T coming out right away. Oh, question. Where did AT&T make that statement?
I don't know where, but USA Today reported on it.
You know what's my problem with that? If they did it on Twitter during the outage, I'm going to be so mad because clearly they're not using their own system. They're using something else.
Oh, damn. They don't even trust their own system. Damn, you poking holes in the story.
I'm poking holes in these stories like girls poke holes in condoms. Let's go.
What? Especially when they're with you because they want that good semen.
No. There's a chance I might be infertile.
Oh.
I hope
I
I'm
wish.
fertile.
Wait, you hope that you are?
I want to be. I don't want to worry about it.
You can just go get it done. You know, it's a little.
I'm thinking about it. I'm
Snip.
thinking about it. Yeah.
You've been
Damn.
thinking about it for like 6 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Just commit.
All right.
Yeah,
Just cut the
you
whole
don't
thing
want-
off.
Yeah, dude. You ain't using
You
it.
ain't using it.
But yeah, no, yeah, because you don't want kids, right?
No.
At all.
No.
Yeah. So fucking why even have a thing?
Imagine the people with kids who had to drop off their kids at school and they couldn't get in contact with them because of these outages.
Yeah.
No, that is intense. That I get the anxiety because especially if you have a child that you need to look after, I get.
Yeah.
You want to be
You
connected.
get that anxiety, but I can't fucking look at YouTube videos, and that's apparently not anxiety enough for
You're not
y'all.
going to die without that video.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just
not-
like, Will, I need Zach Justice in my life.
Shout out to Zach Justice.
Jack Justice.
We don't have to shout out every name that comes up. Okay.
That's the first time we've ever shouted anybody out.
Shout out Shaq.
Ooh,
For
that's
no
a good
reason.
one. That's a good one. That's a good one, though.
Okay.
But yeah, also people have been making the comparison between this and Leave the World Behind. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
I saw the whole thing through TikTok.
Shut up. Are you
Fair
serious?
enough.
I've seen so many movies through TikTok clips.
I don't know. I've never seen the movie. I've never seen anything.
Do you know
about
what it's about?
it. No.
Basically, everything goes out.
Okay. Electricity.
Phones don't work. TVs don't work. Signal.
Phones don't work.
Yeah, like nothing electrical works because we were cyberly attacked in that movie. And yeah, basically the same thing that happened in this, except obviously like that goes into like the full extreme.
Yeah.
But this then,
But
this one didn't.
keep in mind too, a lot of people were saying that when that movie came out, there was also another. I think Netflix had a few like cyber attack movies going on at the same time, like maybe 2 or 3. But that was the main one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought that it was like kind of low key preparing us for something. Because I mean, there's a Civil War movie coming out in April too about some states seceding and all that stuff, and it's like it's not good timing, my guy. We're not in a good place to look at movies about this and give people ideas,
Yeah.
But like in my opinion, this is all really bad timing.
Yeah. And especially because like the other movie that I was talking about was also produced by Barack and Michelle Obama, which people have been kind of being like, why are they behind it if they know some stuff?
Do
maybe.
you mean the former president and the next president? You guys don't know about this?
What's the fucking conspiracy now?
It's not a conspiracy, but Joe Biden, apparently his health is in is under question because he's a little
Old.
Because he's
and
older than the
sleepy.
country.
Yeah.
No, the country was founded in 1776. Dumbass.
Oh my god.
Okay, get your facts straight.
The year before he was born.
Oh What is it? It wasn't even founded in 1776.
No.
Anyways, no, but someone said that apparently there's rumors circulating in the political circles that Barack Obama is already trying to get funders for Michelle Obama's campaign.
Oh, really?
Because they think, what's his face again? Biden. Oh man, now I can't remember things.
Man, the more you talk about it, the more you forget.
Yeah. Apparently there's talks about him stepping out for the next election because of his health deteriorating, or the Democratic Party might just push it out of him.
Yeah.
Which hilarious that they're like, you're too old, you can't do this for us anymore.
Yeah. Well, that was the argument from the very start.
It was, but it's so funny to think that like all the people behind you are like, hey buddy, it's time. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of here.
And they're saying that they're going to put in Michelle Obama?
I hope so.
Wait, but like, doesn't he have a vice president?
No one, but she doesn't have any backing right now. She's not liked.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
she like embarrassed herself to where like even like the masses don't like her. 'Cause
Really?
She like
Yeah,
pretended,
overall.
She like pretended to.
She wore overalls? Disgusting.
Oh, that was her only crime. She made a fashion crime.
And I don't like her now.
She also like tried to like. She was supposed to be like the cool, like young, like
She was Michelle
quotation-
Obama 2.0.
like quote like urban in quotations. Like she was doing
What?
an interview where they were like she was like what's your favorite type of music? Like what were you listening to in the college dorms? And she like paused and was like, Tupac, duh. And then like people quickly pointed out when you were in college, Tupac wasn't a thing yet.
Oh, no.
She was just trying, she was just
Oh.
pandering so hard. And after that, everyone was just like, yeah, you're not it.
Yeah.
I bet she wished there was outages when that happened, huh?
Man, she needed a solar flare that day.
For real.
Or a cyber attack.
God, I want a cyber attack so bad.
What?
Cyber Chase, dude. Cyber Chase?
That was such a good show.
Yeah.
I randomly remember it. You never watched Cyber Chase, James?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know Cyber Transformers, the one with the keys. You
Cybertron?
put the keys in there,
Yes.
and it turns the transformer.
Dude,
and
those-
then I had the toy, and I kept losing the keys, so my things never turned into robots anymore.
I remember you
So I
would
just had a
ask,
bunch of like leopards.
I remember you would ask to use our keys, and we always said no.
You were dicks about it.
Damn, you remember that far?
No, I was just doing a bit.
Oh, I was going to say. 'cause
I remember.
I can't remember jack shit.
You wouldn't let me keep it. And I was like, dude, you're not even using it.
Yeah, but like I had the cool racing guy. You had a cool Velociraptor, dude.
You
remember?
did have a cool Velociraptor.
I did.
Yeah, it was like a Spinosaurus type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, and he was cool.
It was a
Actually,
Velociraptor, wasn't it? Whatever it is, dinosaur though.
yeah, I actually thought about trying to find you that specific one and give it to you for your birthday.
I would love that.
Alex is like, I don't even remember this, but this is
Yeah.
cool.
I couldn't find it anywhere.
I feel like I don't remember it, to be honest. So I vaguely, but I feel like if, you know.
I remember
had-
the key more than the toy.
The keys were cool.
Yeah.
They were like cool, translucent. They were like I had the speed guy, so they were red. Yours was from the Jungle Planet, so yours was green.
Yeah.
And then there was Cybertron, which is just like it was silver with the Autobot or Decepticon logo.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
They were sick.
Yeah.
They were sick.
But damn, you have good memory.
Yeah, dude.
I wish I had good memory.
Me
Probably
too.
from all the fucking YouTube.
I feel like, yeah, probably. But you know what would help my memory?
Oh no! Don't
Neuralink.
say it. Fuck you.
Neuralink would
Go
help
to
my
hell.
memory.
Hey, how about you go to hell? How about that?
What?
Go to no Neuralink. I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like it?
Okay,
don't
how
like
about
it.
this? I got this. I got this. What don't you like about it?
Yeah,
I
bitch.
think it's creepy
What is?
to plug a computer into your head.
You don't. It's a chip.
It's I
Yeah.
don't want the internet in my fucking brain.
You were just eating chips.
Ooh,
It's in you
he got
already.
you. Hey,
What's the difference between this chip and a different chip?
trans fats.
you want the trans fats?
Yeah, I love trans fats, dude.
Trans fats isn't what you get with Neuralink, though.
You know it's crazy.
What?
Patrick doesn't want the blind to be cured.
But
yeah, dude.
us fucking Neuralink, dude.
Dude, Neuralink, it was recently.
More like Nerdlink.
Wow, dude, you got them good.
I got you, you bitch.
Elon's crying right now. Elon's crying so hard. But I don't know if you guys have
Billions of
seen.
dollars.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Elon Musk has.
I feel like he like smiles when he cries.
What?
He's such a weirdo.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Elon Musk claims that the first Neuralink that was put into somebody's head is working now.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Basically, they had somebody get a chip inserted into them, and they were able to control a computer mouse by just thought.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have heard about this.
How accurately though? Did it go straight to porn or did it take its time?
I don't know, but like apparently he was doing the fucking thing, and they implanted a chip into this dude, and they implanted it through like some surgical like it was like a robot or something that implanted it into him.
It was a lobotomy.
Dude, maybe.
It sounds like a lobotomy.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
huh?
it really does.
But that's crazy because like now they're finally doing it where like it's going into humans.
Dude, that is insane. The fact that now we're finally going to be one. Because I don't know if you guys remember seeing those people who would put their a type of Neuralink into their hand, but you could use it as like an Apple Wallet, digital wallets and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
they pay with their hand. And I was like, dude, that's so stupid. What if you need to change the battery? You're an idiot. Just kidding. No, but like it's crazy to see that now the whole thing about like human cyborg stuff was like a thing of the past. Like what was the earliest one? Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Yeah, right.
And now we're actually getting the real thing.
Yeah.
How soon until we get like a full helmet that looks stylish, not like that stupid Apple Vision Pro?
But you know what? Now that you brought up the thing about the hand, that thing's creepy to me because I don't know if you guys know about like the mark of the beast and all that stuff. It's like a conspiracy. Have you guys heard about this?
It's not a conspiracy, it's reality.
It's a biblical thing that people need to keep up so that way they can make the Bible relevant. But yeah, keep going.
Can you be on our side for once?
Never.
Can you just like stop? Could you just for once? Just for once. Could you?
I'm gonna have
Could you for once?
one day I'm gonna have a birthday and he's gonna be like, so?
Yeah, for real.
He's like, so? Did you know people didn't have birthdays until last year or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be some crazy ass shit. But yeah, so
You need me to balance you out.
no, you
No,
don't.
we
Yeah.
need support.
I need support.
You guys support each other.
What?
No.
He supports the fucking my dick. I don't know. I got nothing. But
Yeah, it's so heavy, I gotta hold it up.
the weight of the world in his hand.
Oh, god dang.
But yeah, so
That's
this
really
is the
funny.
first time that they've done it on humans, and they've done it in the past with monkeys, and like they
Whoa.
were able to get monkeys to play Pong using the Neuralink implant.
That's cool. I didn't know they did it on monkeys before. Oh, actually, that makes sense. You need a different trial before you get to humans. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but monkeys are already pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel like you could have just taught them Pong.
Now with their brain,
No,
To be
they're
honest-
pretty fucking smart.
they might be
Yeah.
smart, but okay, then why put in a human?
Because humans also want to play Pong.
Yeah, but Patrick doesn't want the blind to be fixed. That's the
Okay,
issue.
you keep saying the blind. So is that a thing that like with Neuralink they'll be able to cure blindness?
All
Because
right.
you keep bringing this up.
Not right now.
Before I get to that, the monkeys that had it implemented into them died.
But like, were they smokers? Or like, did they have health history of like, I don't know, were
Were
they
they
having
s-
gangbangs? I don't know.
They did come from very stressful households.
Okay.
So that might have a role to play in this.
Oh, they got too many hugs at home.
Maybe.
Parents are fighting a lot.
Yeah. Divorces, you know?
Yeah. Children
Two
of divorce.
Christmases.
Yeah, 2 Christmases. How could you manage with 2 Christmases?
No way, man.
I don't, as a monkey?
Yeah.
Come on. They got enough to worry about. Like, who are they going to throw their shit at first, you know?
Poor guys.
Too many options.
Did they really die?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
God.
Elon claims that has nothing to do with the chip because, of course, he has to claim that.
Yeah.
But people have been doing like some deep dives and trying to figure out like, was it because of this? And the science are kind of leaning towards it is because of that.
Everyone's saying that the science says it, but somewhere there's like archival footage and their brains fucking exploded.
Yeah, it did.
It's funny. No one wants to believe conspiracy theories, but they also don't want to believe his science. Crazy.
But yeah, to go back to the thing about James bringing up the blindness thing, the main reason for this is so that people who suffer from like paralysis or blindness, it's supposed to help them. It's supposed to help them like be able to see again, or it's to help them like maneuver and move like their bodies and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Because they have said that the reason why certain things happen to people, like certain paralysis, are actually from like issues in the brain.
Like a connection issue.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It almost sounded like for a second you were like, it's because they just understand it's all in your head.
That would have been awful.
Dude, low-key, that kind of is.
No,
like
it's not that. It's not that. It's not that at all.
I
But
know
where
it's
is
not
it? Where
that,
is it?
but
Where is it?
like you could take that away from like what he's saying. Like you really
easily. It was too easy. It was
To a
like
degree,
taking-
Yeah.
it's all in your head.
He's like, you can't see because it's all in your head, bro. If you would just start being like, I'm gonna see, then your fucking eyes would open up.
It's like
In
that
more
one,
ways than one.
It's like that one movie Kill Bill where the main girl she's paralyzed paralyzed, and then all she has to do is believe that she can curl her hand, and then she starts doing it because she stares at it long enough.
Wait, does that happen in Kill Bill?
Yeah, it happens in Kill Bill. I forgot if it was volume 1 or 2, but she's in the freaking bed, and they told her she's paralyzed from the neck down, and then she's just staring at her hand, and out of nowhere she just twitches, and then she's just like, it's like she just has to do it because
Pure spite.
pure spite.
Damn,
Kill.
that's
Okay.
fucking fire.
It is, but it's also like unrealistic to what happens.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely
but
not.
also that doctor basically told her she was never gonna move again, and she was like, "Not in my watch."
There's a guy named Bill who needs to die.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking wild.
Like, what do you think though? Do you think the monkeys die?
I think it was probably due to the fucking implant. But yeah, they have said that the person that went through this is experiencing no ill effects, and the progress is good, according to them, as
Okay.
of right now.
I sincerely hope that they turn out okay.
Me too.
I don't want them to have any. I don't want their brain to explode
Part of me hopes that, but also part of me hopes that it goes terribly wrong.
because you don't want this to keep going.
Yeah, I
don't
want
to
this to stop.
Same.
I don't get it. I thought Elon Musk was one of the people warning us about AI and things like that. I feel like Neuralink is not necessarily an AI thing, but I can easily see how Neuralink devices would go into that realm.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why. I understand the magic it could do for medical stuff.
Yeah.
But I can easily see where this could go awry really fast.
Yeah, it's for sure kind of like a gateway drug type of thing. You know?
Those people.
What?
Just say no.
Just say no.
Okay, Dare.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I bet you wore Dare t-shirts.
I handed them out.
Oh, you're the
Teacher's pet, bitch.
Yeah. I had people sign and pledge.
Wait, are you legit?
No, dude. I wasn't involved in school at all, dude.
You live with it. And you walked home with it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
If it had anything to do with like having to like put in money, I wasn't a part of it.
That's true. That's so true.
Alex was like, I was handing out the drugs. What are you guys talking about?
But yeah, that's all I got on the fucking Neuralink update.
Obviously, there'll be more updates to come.
Mhm.
You know, I'll
Unless
be
it all they just say, nope, we're not going to talk about it for another 8 years again.
Yep.
This thing is old.
Yeah.
It was like first introduced back in like 2017,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. He comes up with ideas, and then they take literally forever to happen.
which
Yeah.
is fair. I'd rather he takes his time to put something in people's brains.
You know what? That's a good point. No, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
That's very, very fair. And on top of that, I'm curious. What can this guy do now? Can he... Wait, what could he do?
He can move a mouse.
Yeah.
His thoughts.
Okay.
Like the cursor on the screen.
I know what a mouse is.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it seem like the actual physical mouse. Like
Yeah.
he's not telepathic.
But he can do it with his
telekinetic.
fucking thoughts.
What is that like? Does it mean he's just like up, 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 up?
I
down,
feel like
down,
it's the
down?
same way you have to make a connection with your fingers. Because, like, if you ever do get paralyzed temporarily or things like that, you do have to, like, through therapy, you have to rebuild that connection with your brain to your fingers and things like that, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine you're building some kind of connection with that too. Oh, that's so weird. It's creepy. That's so creepy.
Yeah, I think there is something very unnatural about it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very, very scary, to be honest with you. But like one thing that he can do, which is kind of sick, if you ask me, he can walk through walls, disappear and fly. He's much more unique than the other guy.
You know what, though? Here's my question. Here's my actual question. Well, this guy... Hey, by the way,
Why-
we gotta talk about this, man.
What, his laugh?
No, we gotta send him
Oh.
out. He's got a rap career. You don't remember the Chris Brown episode?
Dude, that was the fucking intro to Danny Phantom that I just said.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, you made that. It's all you, dude.
No.
all you, dog.
No.
all you, dog. Here's my thing.
Hmm.
Do you guys think that if let's pretend we're 10 years later, so many people have Neuralink. Influencers have brand deals with Neuralink, and so they have to get it.
Okay. Dude, probably.
Dude, honestly, right? And then another AT&T outage happens. You think they're just like, oh no, I can't do anything now? Like, do you think it would get to that point where you have some type of cell phone signal, internet signal? So it has to at some point, right?
Yeah.
You guys think that would ever happen? And then how crazy would it be? You have something in your brain
Yeah.
that's being attacked through a cyber attack.
And it just goes out.
Here's the thing. There is a video game called Cyberpunk 2099 or 2077 or something like that.
Great
Yeah.
game.
And it was about, like, your character was half cyborg, half person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was part of the game, was that you could virus opponents till you were incapacitate them.
That's fucked.
That's
Yeah.
so fucked.
It was absolutely fucked. And it's just kind of like, yeah, no, I don't want that for anybody. Do you know
But
what I
low
mean?
key, I kind of want to do it.
There was this kid. I wish I knew exactly who he was so I can give him credit because this was a hilarious sketch. But he's like 9 years old, and like the fact that he's already doing this kind of type of content is funny as hell. He's only gonna be funnier. But also very, very, very glass half empty. But it was like this kid where it was like when the ad blockers on your Neuralink turns off in the middle of the night, and then it was him sleeping, and then it was just the oh
yeah.
O'Reilly,
So,
and then he just started having a seizure in the middle of the fucking night.
It's fucking funny.
You know what though? Let's just be 100% honest here though. Things like Neuralink and all that stuff, I can't imagine that it's just gonna run off your brain forever. I feel like at some point it has to be connected to something else that does need electricity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, if we want to get to an advanced point where you have AI in it, you have internet signal in it, so I think it's all pointless though if we actually have like a legitimate cyber attack and we lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
And then the grid's down, electricity's down, and then what do we gotta do? Survive with these weird brain chips, and then it doesn't even matter at that point. You just have a chip in your brain for nothing, like a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You're just scaring away the hose.
So I mean, like let's imagine it. What if we did lose all electricity?
Ugh.
Whoa. All right, think
But that
about
was
it right now, guys.
Wait. That was two different reactions. He was like amazed, and you were just like yuck.
Yeah, for real.
What the
No,
was-
because it fucking freaks me out.
Think about it right now. All the power just turns off.
And we're here together. Unfortunately, it's just three of us, and we assume everyone else in our lives doesn't matter.
Okay, we have 3 bag of chips here. We're gonna have to spread it out to keep us surviving.
What are things we need though? Like, let's be honest. No phones, no electricity. What do we actually need to survive?
Well, food and water and shelter.
Food, water, shelter.
Nah, but
Keep
here's
going
the
so I
thing.
can just repeat what you're saying.
No, but we can get. Okay, let's be honest. We can get that if we steal it and we rob people.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna be honest with you. If this goes down, I'm a vigilante. Oh, not vigilante. I'm a criminal. I'm robbing. I am thieving. I am stealing water from hoses.
Yeah.
I don't care, dude.
Okay.
I'm surviving this.
Yeah.
you're kidnapping your
I'm
neighbor's
gonna
pets.
pillage. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna fucking do it. Pillage?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna pillage.
Why do I feel like that's in 5 years you'll be canceled for saying that? Just one of those words where you don't really know what it means, but you use it.
I think I'll become this town storyteller.
Okay. At least you're serving like a purpose, I guess.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you kind of, ooh, that could be fun. You could have like camp outs and stuff with the people of the town, have like a bonfire, and hope to God
Exactly.
like people don't turn on each other and just murder you.
I mean, how?
I just recap episodes of like One Piece.
No, we bring back, we bring back a sense of community.
Exactly. After you've both
Why do
robbed
I
and pillaged them.
Why do
Yeah.
I feel like this has happened in human civilization before, and it was just some guy who kept telling made up stories from things he saw, and
Yeah.
then it's human history now.
That's how we get the Odyssey.
That's Shakespeare.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like nothing we have is I don't know. But how soon do we actually take it seriously? Like, let's be real. If all electricity was out, how soon would you have to wait until you took it seriously?
Where it's like, okay, it's not coming back. Like,
Maybe,
this
yeah.
is life now.
Yeah.
Honestly, the thing that's scary about that is because like I think back to like the virus and stuff, and you know, we were kind of thrown into it unknowingly, but like we had the government telling us things, right? Or like the people on the top telling us stuff like, hey, you guys are still free to go to work, you guys are still free to like do this, blah blah blah, right? But how do they let us know if things are okay if there's no electricity?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. There's no electricity. Things are not okay.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. It's like things won't go smoothly. Like everything's gonna go to shit really quickly.
It would
Yeah.
have to be the police or the army, just rolling through neighborhoods, and there's a guy with a megaphone just announcing shit. That's how it would have
dang.
to be.
But like, who's he getting the orders from?
No one. He's making them up. Just
There's
like
radios.
just like that guy in the town square.
Radios.
There's radios. Radios would still work. Maybe.
Would they?
Would they?
Don't they run on electricity?
And signals?
Radios
Whoa,
might
what
not
the
work.
fuck, dude? I don't like this. This is scary.
Yeah,
Alright.
you guys have the worst topics to come up
This
with.
is sick. At
Can
least
you
we come up with
stop?
topics.
Yeah, we came up with topics. I fucking hated it.
I
Why are you so
came up
mean to
with
us?
topics too. I can't wait to go to my topics because it'll soothe the
You
listener.
came with one for the wrong episode. You don't get to talk down to us.
Yeah, man.
You also just found out today you have to write scripts, and you're like, "Oh, I do it."
I'm creative director.
I fucking hate that. Anyways, okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My biggest thing here: we get a stick,
A stick?
a hard stick. That's our weapon. It's not sharp, so we won't have to feel bad about hitting something. And
I'll
be
give
like,
you a hard stick right now.
And sorry, I made eye contact this time. I didn't mean to. It made me blush.
He's hard.
We need a weapon. I mean, you need a weapon because that's what we're gonna use to rob people and break into stores and loot.
So you're gonna loot?
I'm gonna loot because I mean, let's be real. We need a safe house. We need everything, but I can't bring a safe house around me.
Yeah.
Right. So what am I bringing around? I'm bringing a weapon. That's number one. Number two, flashlights. And number three, hella batteries. I can find things in anyone's home and just take stuff and then put batteries in it.
I'm gonna be toilet paper guy.
You can't be storyteller guy and toilet paper guy. Leave something for the rest of us, man.
You can't just.
I don't have a thing yet.
Get a thing, man.
I'm gonna be the survival guy for sure, where I'm just overdoing it. Everyone's all calm, everyone's being civilized, but I'm over here with paint on my face, going through windows. And everyone's like, "Just leave James." He thinks that the world's ending, and honestly, it's keeping him distracted.
Yeah. I kind of want to be that guy too.
You want to
Dude, we
lose your
should do
mind?
that.
Yeah.
Low key, it'd be kind of fun for a day or two.
Yeah.
After that, I'd be like,
completely fucking insane.
I might Walking Dead this thing.
Yeah, dude. I'm going fucking ape shit.
No,
I'm gonna
you-
just kill for fun.
You guys
What?
are doing
Huh?
you guys are just gonna do the purge. Everyone's staying calm,
Oh,
and you
that's
two
what it
are
is.
doing the purge.
Yeah, we're purging. We're purging.
Yeah, you're right. We're purging, Patrick. Thanks, dude.
Hell yeah.
I know who I'm purging first.
Who?
The storyteller. For his toilet paper.
Facts.
Oh, dude, that.
I have a neighbor who's been pissing me off lately. He got like a new dog and it barks at night all the time.
Oh my god!
I think he's gonna get the fucking shiv and the dog.
And that guy who stole your bike.
Dude, I forgot about that guy. He's getting it too. Anybody who's ever wronged me, you're on my list.
All right, we're done. Okay, so how long until we take it seriously? Like what? A full day, 2 days, 3 days? I think for me, easily an hour.
I was gonna say 2 hours. Damn, he's already ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm like an hour, 2 hours. As soon as like I'm like, nope, I gotta start taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I go straight. Maybe as soon as everything goes out, I start driving. I mean, what's the
Yeah.
worst that happens? It comes back,
For real.
and then I have to actually buy the stuff.
Oh yeah, because it might come back. That's the thing. And you're like, you can't immediately start purging because it might come back.
Dude, it might come back. No. That's why we have to hurry up because it might come back at any moment. So we have to take advantage.
Because, like, to be honest, when my phone wasn't working, I was anxious, okay? I was anxious. I was on edge. If all electricity's out, I'm going to be fucking, like, dude, I'm going to be unhinged.
You can start saying slur.
Yeah.
You can't be canceled.
Twitter can't cancel me.
That's true. Yeah, you have to. We're all gonna have to face each other to cancel each other.
Yeah.
And
And I'm not gonna do it.
No one's gonna cancel each other.
No one's
then.
going to make eye contact with me.
I'm also I'm like a 99% certain no one's gonna be like, I know what you did on Twitter because they're gonna be surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you know.
It's just them and my shiv.
All right, so let's be real. I think realistically, the ship's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's be real. We're probably gonna take it seriously, stock up on some stuff. But do you guys? Let's pretend it happened like 6 a.m, and you wake up for whatever reason right when it started.
Mm-hmm.
You guys still go to work?
No. Like, work wouldn't even be open, right? The place is run on electricity.
I would drive around and just see what's happening.
Ooh.
I would-
That's what I would do. I would kind of look around and just get a vibe for the place because it's like I would probably go home, visit you guys, make sure you guys okay.
You wouldn't visit us. You know, we're the last people on this list.
And you're the first on mine, but in a different way.
Alex and me straight thought, dude, this is the purge. Oh, go on.
Yeah, I would just drive around and just wait for somebody to tell me something. It'd be I would walk over to a cop and just be like, "What's going on, fam? What do you need? What do we got?
What?
What do we got?
You would go
What we
to
got, chief?
Yeah, what we got, chief?
You could just say you're a cop too. What's he gonna do? Check?
Yeah, right. You can't check. Where's your database?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say, "Where's your dad?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
Where's your dad? Where's your dad at?
Oh, you know what though? If I'm being honest with you, I think immediately when that happens, stocking up on food, stocking up on everything, batteries, so I can throw them at people, and then I'm not going to work.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I'm not going to.
work.
And if this lasts like a week, I'm committing. I'm not like myself. I mean, I'm committing to.
Oh, God.
I'm committing to the survival thing, and I'm gonna go on a road trip. You know where I'm going first, guys?
Huh.
Area 51. What are they gonna do?
Oh.
Stop me now?
I mean,
Dude.
bullets still work.
Yeah, but bullets can't find me now because they don't
What?
have a radar.
Yeah, but they still have like
Snipers.
Yeah,
You think they're gonna be busy worrying about some idiot driving down the desert to go see if there's aliens instead of just I don't know, taking care of this national security issue?
You know what? That's fair, actually.
Yeah, it's all
No.
hands on deck.
It would probably be a skeleton crew
No,
What?
because I feel like it would be smart of them to stay like posted up there.
to make sure the aliens don't get out.
Okay,
No.
well then it goes back to what I said before. I'm an officer. Check. Oh, you can't. You don't got a database anymore, huh?
No, but what I mean is like they have a gun. They're far away from people. If they see upcoming people, they can just kill on sight.
Yeah, no, they could still get you, James.
Or I could also make the excuse like, well, you're the government and you're still in charge of me, so take care of me. I could easily use that excuse and be like, oh, I'm in Nevada. I had no idea.
You could-
But
You have an Illinois driver license. Whoa.
it's hard to speak when you're 2 miles away from the person.
Well, look, if they shoot me from that far, they're just mean. Okay,
And they deserve that win. Because that's a good shot.
And honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Like kill me? They might be purge hungry too.
And they have fucking the right to kill too.
No, they don't. I got the right to live.
Because you're trespassing.
Yeah, dude, they have every right. It's like a military base.
Okay. Well, here's my other argument. I don't have Google Maps anymore. What was I supposed to do?
There's signs all over the place.
You can read,
Area
man.
51,
You
it says do not come
can't
close.
go.
No trespassing.
Fuck you guys. Where would you guys go? Okay, where do
If
you
Riley
guys
Raid
go?
couldn't get in, neither can you.
Who's Riley Ray?
The porn star. Remember when everyone was gonna raid Area 51? And
I knew about that. I didn't know about like
she
Riley
was there.
Ray.
She was there.
Oh.
Also, it's not Riley Ray. It's Riley Reed.
Oh,
You're just wrong. Put some respect on people's names. Anyways, is there anywhere you guys would actually go? Like, you guys would feel safe, maybe? Because I'm thinking, like, Walking Dead again. And then
Yeah.
maybe I'm thinking, like, I take a Mustang and I just, go to the mountains.
I'd go to Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I feel safe there always.
I go to Golden Corral.
Oh God.
Oh, we
Not
go to
Golden-
Chuck E. Cheese. That's our safe house. And we put on the door, like, no kids allowed. And no girls. This is a boys only space.
I feel like they would shoot us on sight.
Chuck E. Cheese? How many people do you think are out there with guns?
No, I feel like.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We're not in that kind of community.
Yeah, we are.
But we are from America, so that
Yeah,
makes
exactly.
sense.
Everyone's packing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, not you, boy.
I'm not
I seen
packing
that
for
2-incher.
sure. Oh yeah, me same. It runs in the family, I guess.
Wait, what?
Oh,
But yeah.
I mean, let's be real though. The whole survival thing, I think, is popping up on TikTok, social media, just because of the state of everything, and politicals and like environments and like all this. I don't care, dude. At this point, I'm at a point now where I'm desensitized. At this point, if it happens, it happens. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna survive one way or another. So for some reason, I still have to put in work every day, either at a job, at home. I just want a break.
Maybe you can be one of the people that end it.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I you know what though? I hate this topic.
Uh-huh.
It stresses me out.
Yeah.
But you know what doesn't stress me out?
What?
Thinking about like nice things, like
Okay.
calming shit,
Uh-huh.
like that because
Like me purging Alex on the first day because I think he's gonna purge me first.
Yeah.
just like nice shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like clearly this is like a thing that people think about and stress about, but sometimes and we express that through like intense movies or intense conspiracy theories or video games like Minecraft, which is a video game that I think everybody's heard about. I mean, I know we've played it. I think Minecraft's great because it is about survival and it is about like coming because like at the end of the day, it's also about like creativity, and like just as like a palate cleanser from that topic. I'm talking about you guys purging everybody and killing each other.
Sorry, we have a plan.
But yeah, I just
Sorry,
thought like
we're prepared.
Yeah.
yeah. And
You
but
think that katana on my door is for show?
Yeah, dude.
anyway, when I play Minecraft, I always dig
Uh-huh.
and I find a cave and I make my house that cave.
Uh-huh.
What do you guys do in Minecraft?
Purge.
Dude, actually,
I
like
do
trash.
actually. I see villagers. Oh, I'm pillaging.
Yeah, if I find a village, I straight up pillage. I take all their stuff and then I trap them all in like a house.
I think my whole goal is to get an iron sword first, so I can just
Slaughter.
I don't have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We should play Minecraft again and we should just do that.
You sure? You sound a little stressed. You sure
I
you
am
want
a
to
little
watch me
stressed.
play Minecraft?
But it's like harmless, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've seen you guys play Minecraft. You guys are very good at it. Like you guys are building boats like incredibly fast.
but we never ever come back to a world if we don't play consistently. There was a time when we used to play for like I want to say a few weeks we were playing. We had a good world. Never came back to it. I don't even know on whose device it's on.
I think it was on mine. I feel like I would always do it on mine because I didn't trust that, like, if you had it, you would just go on there and play for yourself.
Also, I never understood that. Why couldn't I just play on my own? Like, and I was gonna play and make my own house better.
Yeah, I didn't want you to have that advantage over me because, like,
that advantage. Why didn't we just live together?
we did. Wait, what?
No, I mean like live together in the game.
We did.
No, we
kinda.
didn't.
Oh no, we always
No.
had separate houses.
You didn't want to move in with me. You said you weren't ready for a commitment.
Oh god.
No, next time we play, we should all just live together. Because you guys leave me in the fucking dust.
No.
No, you're just slow.
You get left behind.
Yeah, fine, I do, but like,
You gotta keep up. You have to know what to get at the beginning. Wood, and then immediately start digging.
that's what I do. But you guys start so much faster, and then like I look over 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, you guys are building a boat and finding Atlantis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
I like finding maps. I like
Yeah.
that shit. I feel like I like exploring, you know?
I like the pillaging part
Yeah.
and the killing.
yeah.
I like the killing too, except when like the no, I really love the killing part, but I hate the things
Christ,
that
dude.
shoot arrows at me. Those things always piss me the fuck off.
Well, those are mobs. We're just talking about innocence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the villagers who
Yeah.
are just
Yeah.
vibing, who are just kind of like trusting you, and they're just like, okay,
They don't
you're-
know me. That's their fault.
No, I love to gain their trust. That's my favorite. Like, I'll bring them like gems and stuff, and we'll do like some trade, and it's like, oh, we've established that we got a good thing going on. Then I murder them. Oh fuck, dude. Love that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't think I've ever solo played it long enough to actually commit to like getting to the Ender Dragon and stuff like that. I know I've made it several times before because I've been playing since like 2012.
Yeah.
So I've made it several times and I've beat the Ender Dragon. But like recently, when I've been playing by myself, nope. I literally just give up now. I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is my comfort game now. It's no longer a game where I'm like, I'm excited to play this, whatever. It's just a comfort game for me to sit down, unwind, take off my pants, and then just
Yeah, I'll play for like
play
maybe
some,
an
I'm
hour.
talking, sir, and then unwind my pants and then play. Go ahead.
I'll play for like an hour every 6 months.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Something
pretty
like that.
good. That's,
Something like that.
that's
yeah.
better than the average player.
Dude, I like play for like 10 minutes, and then I'm just like, I'm good.
Right? You get like a weird feeling from the game. Like you
Yeah.
don't need more, and it's like,
I like when I play with you guys though, because I feel like we could play for like a really long time.
yeah, and it's weird because we're still doing our own thing in the game.
Yeah. No, because we always stay like pretty close, except like when we start to build our house, because then it's like, oh, I don't want to see yours until it's done, or like I don't want you to steal ideas from mine.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
then-
It comes to that.
You're like on the other side of the map. I go to visit you. I get lost. I die, and now I don't know where I am.
You
Yeah,
should've-
you're
you-
bad at the game.
You're
I'm
really
bad.
you should have slept in the bed to spawn there again, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that that's a thing.
Yeah. That's why you get killed.
Yeah, I know. As soon as night comes, I get murdered.
I will admit though, Minecraft comfort game for me, and still probably, in my opinion, top 3 games ever.
Yeah.
Top 3 games ever for me.
Just
Yeah.
yeah. In terms of like the imagination, all the shit you can do in it.
I just like open world games, dude. And then Minecraft's so random with the seeds and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, you could do everything. I still want to play like some of the other versions though. I remember Alex was good at it, like the Hunger Games.
You guys were really into Hunger Games. I remember that.
I love
I
that
just followed
shit.
him around. I was not good at it.
I would get so many kills. Yeah,
He
back
was
to the
so
killing.
good.
I gotta like find like my purpose, and it's for sure killing.
What? You know what's funny? One day I'm gonna be like, "Hey, dude, let's go hunting," and he's gonna be like, "No, no. That's too real. I wanted blocks."
Yeah, I want blocks. I want to kill blocks, not real people. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obvious.
Obviously, dude. We're not
Yeah.
gonna purge.
Yeah, only when the electricity goes out. I might just not pay my bills to just get just so I think it's out.
You know. You know what's crazy? There are power outages that happen in this area all year round, randomly,
Yeah.
right?
because of our crazy weather.
I'm gonna get a text from Alex and be like, test, and then I'm gonna be like, what? And he's gonna be like, damn it, cell lines are still up. No purge for me. Oh, that's so funny.
I like how you try to make it wholesome, but we brought it back to some dark shit.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Survival ain't pretty, and I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna win it all. You know how
yeah.
they say, "Oh, if you're surviving for the long term, you should also find a cure, or you should find something to save humanity." I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna win.
Yeah. I'm gonna be part of the reason humanity goes out.
I'm gonna get a Rolly
I don't know what that means.
Rolex.
Oh, I thought you meant like fat or something. Oh, get some rolls or something. I don't know.
Nah, dude, you can't be fat in the purge. You
Honestly,
gotta be
yeah.
active. You gotta be active.
Because also, if you're fat, where you getting this food?
Ooh, ow, dude.
Why you not sharing?
Now even bigger reason. Oh my god.
Suddenly, I want to kill you.
More. Not suddenly.
Oh,
That was
God.
funny. That was funny. You know what, guys? I think if we had to survive, I'm being real. I think we do pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that's a guy thing, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like guys just think that they could like survive. Yeah. And I'm only saying yeah because I'm a guy, but in my head, I'm like, I'm dead.
I mean, I know I could land a plane.
Huh?
I know I could land a plane if we needed to.
I know for a fact if I had to, I could fly like a fucking helicopter. For real. I could fly a helicopter into battle.
I think I could stop a train.
Yeah. I could ride a horse with like armor on it.
Oh, yeah. I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, dude.
I could burn the city.
Yeah. I could make dragons a thing and ride them. Yeah, for sure.
And that's been the show for today.
Okay.
All right, guys.
What a great way to end it.
Yeah.
Murder.
Anyway, thank you. This has been the episode. Comment, message us. Tell us how you would survive the end
Yeah.
of the world. We would love to hear it. They're going to read those messages. I won't because I'll
Yeah.
just be trying to vibe.
Would you murder?
How fast would you purge? How fast?
Dude, do we get like money if we send those DMs to the cops and then they're like, I'm like, got you a tip.
Yeah, this guy, psychotic.
How fast would it take for you to start purging?
Yeah, let us know.
Like 2 hours.
This is Alex.
This has been Patrick.
This is James.
And James, where can they follow us on socials?
Dynamic Trio Pod on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for coming over.
How did it get louder? I got louder when I took it off. Oh, that's so cute.